Hello everyone, we are the team Dragonfly and we're going to present the algorithm that we used to solve the problem proposed by the MathWorks Minidrone Competition.
Now we talk about the image processing subsystem. The image processing starts separating the red, green, and blue channels of the image, which are processed by a threshold filter that allows identifying the path the drone has to follow, based on the colors of the track. Then the filtered color components are merged in a new image that is finally converted into a binary image. This filter is based on the color thresholder app provided for MATLAB to allow its easy calibration mode in a real environment. Later, the image is inverted over the y-axis and then it is rotated 90 degrees, transposing the image matrix. Finally, a blob analysis is performed to identify and classify the different figures that compose the path to follow. These figures are organized according to their size to extract the centroid, the orientation, and the eccentricity of the figure with the largest area, so that we can obtain the coordinates to follow.
The path planning subsystem it's going to receive the information about the biggest figure detected. This information is the coordinates of its centroid, its eccentricity, and its angular orientation. This information is going to be used to control the drone. However, it is important to know that a drone has 6 degrees of freedom, but we can control just 4 of them directly: x, y, zeta, and yaw. That's why we created the vector u, which has these 4 components. Also, we created a state machine which allows us to know if we have to keep moving the drone or if we have reached the target.
The signal from the vector of movement are very noisy, unpredictable, and can have a lot of discontinuities. Therefore, a process needs to be made in order to clean them up. First, a saturation is applied in order to set a lower and an upper bound. Then, a filter is used in order to smooth out the discontinuities and reduce the noise. The vector of movement tells the drone how to move. However, it is set on the local coordinates frame of the drone, while the control system uses a global set of coordinates. A transformation needs to be made in order to make these two signals compatible. This is done by adding to the vector of movement the position of the drone. This results in a signal that the drone will follow in order to complete its path.
One of the main things we learned is to identify shapes in the image taken by the drone and then process them and decide on a course of action with respect to what has been identified. One of the main challenges we faced was to reduce the simulation computational cost in order to avoid a saturation in the execution when we'll use the real drone. So we switched from using some of our own functions to using simulink provided blocks, which bring us a significant improvement in this cost.